Alright, welcome to Commentary and Analysis. I'm your host, Lily. Remember to subscribe to Melon Keeper Gold, and let's just hop into it. We have a run by darkglyph. No sound, 360p run, and it doesn't even finish. But it's alright. I'm happy to analyze any kind of run, any level of run. So let's see what we've got going on here. This seed, right, is pretty good. It's got a water here, which is good, unless there's like a ton of water here, but I'd play it. I'd definitely play this. Big open space. Got like, the trees seem pretty laid out for you. You can go sort of this way. These trees are annoying because they're near the water, but yeah, it's good. Yeah, good choice on tree there. It's top or bottom, and you kind of want to go to the top because there's more open space here. You can see what's going on. Switch into the bench. Fantastic work. This though, I don't know what that's all about. I saw this when I watched it earlier. You're just kind of walking around here. You've picked this tree, I'm assuming. If you haven't picked this tree, then you might go to this tree or this tree. But if this is the tree you've settled on, why are your bar is filling up, right? So I would pick this wood up and then go straight to this tree, probably. Straight to this tree. You're just dawdling around. Don't know why you're doing that. Your bar doesn't fill, so it's fine. Technically, it's fine. But you didn't get anything from that, so I would say, yeah, just go straight to the tree. Don't overcomplicate things. Just, you know. And that's good. Was that the one frame place? Are you the goat? You're actually the goat. What? Look at that. One frame place. Very well done. I don't expect that from new runners. That's really good. This is the other thing. I think I see what you're doing here. You want to like see the cave and explore it. You'll have time to do that later. When you come up to the cave for the first time. So you're doing the good thing. You're breaking this stone and you're going into the cave. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look, see where the gem ore is. That's the most important thing. See what the gem ore looks like. I'm immediately going back. I'm not doing this walk around thing that you're doing. That's just wasting time. Your bar is full. So you should be going straight back to the ladder before your bar has time to fill. Because otherwise, it's just bad. And then mining this stone. It's a bit awkward, and it's a bit slow, but I won't criticize that because I think it's decent for a run of this level. I'm just gonna like talk about the decision making. That being said, you did whiff a couple times here. Just be more careful when you're swinging your pickaxe. Your bar is low enough. Well, actually, let me see. Yeah, you've got this much bar, right? So you can comfortably just go down, or here. You didn't need to swing. That's fine. You've got your, right, you got your 20. You got a bit scammed here, not gonna lie. Because, yeah, you did miss it, but, like, I don't blame you for thinking you would pick that up on the way. So you get your stone bench. Okay, putting it in the cave is a good decision. I have to criticize the position you put it. You've blocked this entrance, and yeah, you can walk this way. You can walk on the diagonal. But it's gonna make mining like this gem ore here if you wanted to get it, which is a good gem ore to go for because it's like at the entrance, so you can mine this and it lets you see what's down here if any zombies have spawned. If you want to mine this gem ore, you're gonna struggle to do that because you need to go around the bench to get to it. This is a terrible bench place. It's fine to put the bench on these 8. I know that when you're on the surface, you don't necessarily want to put it there, but it's fine to put the bench on these 8. And if you don't want to put it on these 8, then you can put it on one of these spots. I wouldn't put it here because that blocks off this, but maybe here, this top right corner, you're probably not going to use, so that's probably a good spot to put it. But it's good that you're putting it in the cave because it means that if zombies spawn down here, you can make your sword and get them. There aren't really any zombies that I'm seeing here. That's fine. It's just like maximizing your chance for success, and you know that it's 19 and not 20. That's perfect. I don't get the choice to go for sand here. If you're going to go for sand, right, do it down here so you can explore the cave more, but even then, just go for iron. So sand is something that you want to have a lot, like, you don't want to complete sand too early because it lets you travel in the cave whenever you want, and it lets you travel on the surface depending on what the map looks like. So I wouldn't sand here, I would go for the iron. The iron's better. You can mine this iron, empty your bar, and then go in the ladder, because this iron's close enough to the ladder that you can do that. So this sand, it's not terrible, it's still fast. That's an unfortunate menu with the wood pick. It's still good to get the iron, it's still good to get the sand, it's just, I think the iron would have done you better here. And look at this, right? You're going for this iron, you go to pick it up, or you've got it. Why go to this gem? Your bar's filling up. You should go to the nearest thing, in this case the iron, and you went right to it. Like, you literally walked right past it. You could have swung, but you went for the gem instead. It's not a huge time loss, but I do think you should go for this iron, and because you have the bench here, getting this iron opens up this line as well. So there's two reasons to go for the iron here, really. But it's fine. Going for the gem early is good. Remember that you want to ladder during gems, so it's good. Oh, that's another thing. When you craft your tools, you should, like, put them all to the top, in my opinion. But that's fine. Pretty good zombie luck there on the drops. You're getting confused here. You're like, oh, I've killed these zombies. What should I do next? You can go straight to the ladder, probably. Yeah, I would maybe mine through this tree and go straight to the ladder. Or just, yeah, go to the ladder, shovel around here so you're not losing bar. So switch to shovel, get this sand here. You went up here to look for more zombies. That's just a gamble, and there's no reason to take a gamble at 1 minute 12 seconds. There's probably not any zombies here. So I would just not look. I would just go to the ladder. And you know that there's gold up here, so I don't know why you went straight up, but yeah, get the zombie, and then what are you going to do? Are you going to keep going for the gem? It's a perfectly fair decision. You see this zombie here, I assume, right? Yes. Perfect, that's fine. A little bit unlucky that you didn't get it, but that's fine. This gem is a controversial pick, because I would go for this gem. You might be thinking you want to get this iron, but you can just mine the stone. And also, I think you shouldn't go for this iron. This iron is a completely unexplored resource. If you get this, there could be zombies down here. So this gem, probably not the right pick. I would go for this one, which is closer to the ladder. It's fine though. You still have the right idea, which is to ladder reset. I'm getting pretty lucky with these zombie spawns, honestly. They're quite close. I see you got confused there. Should I go for the fabric or not? Don't go for the fabric or go for the fabric, but whichever you choose, you should start getting these trees here, because, you know, I get that they're sparsely sort of dotted about, so you don't want to get them, but your bar's filling up while you're collecting all that stuff. You can go for these trees, you'll be fine. And you need to get more confident with that, because it is a good decision. Going for the gem here is a huge mistake, because you can't ladder reset off of it. This zombie's here, so you know you're going for this zombie. You should probably shovel towards this zombie, or get this iron towards the zombie, but whatever you do, this gem, you can no longer ladder reset with it, because you're doing it, then you're doing the zombie, and then your bar's full again. So going for the gem immediately here, not the right play, because the zombie's there. And unfortunate gem luck there. This is a Forgeamore situation. And again, I want to see you exploring that bottom right, bottom left corner with all the iron. Like, it's potentially a lot of zombies that you're missing out on. I don't know. There's no way for me to know for sure, but it's just the potential that you're missing out on here. Like, it seems like you've prioritized going for all the gems at once. I know you said on Discord you wanted to do gems early, and that's just a rip there, getting Forgeamore. But I mean, at this level, Forgeamore is not the reason you're losing all this time, right? Like, there's a lot you could be doing to save yourself that time. But then again, going for that Jamor when there's stuff over here that's completely unexplored is a bit of a tough decision. Okay, you're finally going in this direction and it's paying off. There's zombies. What? No way you go to the ladder here. No way. There's a zombie here. You still need to do iron, remember? You can mine this stone, kill this zombie, mine this iron, or what I would do probably at your level, because this is a scary thing. You just mine this stone, mine this iron a couple times, and then kill the zombie, then mine the iron fully. And that way you don't need to worry about like your bar emptying and you're not able to break the iron fast enough. But this is actually such a misplay because you're missing out on 2 zombies here, and you're missing out on the opportunity to open these places up. So you could mine this and open up this zombie, and then mine this and open up this zombie, but instead you're going straight to the ladder. Yeah, this is just a clear misplay. And you're switching to the sword before you know if there's going to be any zombies above the ladder. Don't do that. I mean, it works out here because there was a zombie, but that's way too confident in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, you're going to this Jamor. I mean, you've already put the hits in it, so it's the right thing to do, but it's also the wrong thing to do because, like, why did you mine that Jamor? It's too far from the ladder. So you've got the shovel out. You should be shoveling around the ladder, but I can excuse you. It's a scary thing to do, and you get lucky that there's like a bunch of trees here, but that's fine. Yeah, you're gonna kill this zombie. Again, slow on the menus. I'm not going to criticize the like execution too much, but you should practice that a bit more. Just try to remember what your last objective was, so you know that you killed zombies, then you like mined stuff, then you use the shovel, so your sword's going to be at the bottom. If you can try to remember that, then it's pretty good. And yeah, you get all your trees at once. I do that a lot. It's kind of hard to get out of that mentality. And also, with this seed, it's kind of hard not to do that. But look at all that bar that you're losing by walking all this way with a full bar. That's why I try not to do that tree stuff. Like, we know that's bad because it wastes so much bar. And yeah, finally getting iron, but you're doing it in the complete wrong spot. Again, there's iron down at the bottom that gives more to you. The ladder reset is good, but you're way too confident for the amount of bar that you have, right? So you should be ladder resetting on iron, but look, your bar's full. Your bar's full when you do it. Mine both of these, then go. And yeah, your zombie luck throughout the run has been pretty like average to decent, and you missed that ichor. That's just unfortunate. I'm seeing you do this a lot though, so I will mention it. You have to be a lot more you have to be a lot more or I guess a lot less confident going for these, because you're just like going straight past them. You need to like make sure you're completing the line to get to them, because you're missing a lot of these and it just costs you an ichor, which is the worst probably resource to lose. Obviously gems can be worse, but like ichor is a huge thing, so yeah, that's just unfortunate. And like, here's an example where if you still had trees to do, you could kill that zombie, then get these trees. But because you didn't have trees to do, you just lose bar. And if you're going to go for this zombie, might as well go for the sand. You're going through the water anyway, so it doesn't matter if it falls in. Yeah, I mean, I would probably not, because of the amount of iron you have left to do, I would probably not go for these zombies, because you can just reset in the cave more, and you have like not a lot of zombies left to get, and again, a huge open space in the cave that you haven't really made use of. I think that's the big takeaway from this, is like figure out what you can get from mining where you're mining. If you're mining like iron, pick the iron that's going to open up more of the cave for you. Pick the iron that's going to lead to more stone or more gems, depending on what you need. In this case, you've not really done that, and it's really hurt your because you've had to go so far in the overworld to get these zombies. It's really hurt your overall performance there, and I think this is where the recording ends. Basically the main takeaway from this is Main takeaway from this is just be more conscious of like why you're mining things in the cave, because I think you could have had a much better time immediately just from getting those iron in the right spot to open up more of the cave. But yeah, I hope this helps. Hope it wasn't too negative, because there's good ideas in here, but yeah, there's a lot of like wrong decisions as well.